Hi guys, it's Georgia here. I first off want to apologise for not doing any videos on this topic for a while. I've had a lot of stuff going on. But I decided that I'm going to do a video on anxiety. Tips to deal with it, anxiety and panic attacks, because I know I experience it personally. And there's a fair few people, friends of mine, who also experience it. So this is for you and for anybody else out there, because for starters, you're not alone. 1 in 10 16 to 25-year-olds have anxiety in the UK. So it is actually relatively common, although people don't talk about it, which is part of the reason, trying to raise awareness and reduce the stigma. It's also nothing to be ashamed of, and nothing to feel bad about asking for help for. Now, this is mainly on my own experience that I'm basing this off, and advice from other people that I've asked. Tips to deal with anxiety, whether that's a full-on blown panic attack or whether that's just how to calm yourself down when you're feeling anxious. Now, the first thing I would suggest is, out of all these tips that I'm giving, you need to find the ones that work for you and use it. So they might not work, some of them might work, some of them won't work. Just whatever does work for you, please use it. So the first thing I would say that helps me is, if I feel myself getting into a panic attack, reach for physical contact, whether it's physically putting your hand on a wall or whether it's literally grabbing hold of someone else's hand. For me, I find that helps to ground myself and bring me back to this current moment, which is what it's all about. Because obviously when you start getting anxious, for me, my head goes a million miles an hour, there's 100 things going around my head. So grabbing onto something or someone can help me to bring me back down to earth, as it were, and help slow the thoughts and calm myself down. The next thing is also hearing someone's voice. So if, for example, you're walking and you suddenly get really anxious, if you can call someone, I would strongly recommend you do it, because that can make the world a difference. I've had people call me when I've been anxious, and simply listening and focusing on nothing but their voice can stop me having a panic attack straight there and then. Done. End of. If you just focus on their voice and concentrate on your breathing, which is my next tip, long, deep breaths, focusing on your breathing, calming yourself down, because obviously when you get anxious, your heart rate increases, your breathing increases, you're fight or flight, you don't know what's happening, you're hypervigilant and all the rest of it. Focus on your breathing. Bring your breathing calm back down to regular, slow, long, deep breaths, and focusing on something or anything else is normally the best way for me that I've found, and other people I've spoken to, of resolving the situation. So, following on from that, if you can, because obviously if you're in a work setting or something, then it's slightly different, but if you can, when you get anxious, your adrenaline levels increase. It's the fight or flight response. So one of the things suggested to me by a friend who I know has used this themselves, I've also used this, is to use that adrenaline, put that adrenaline into something useful. So get out, go for a walk, go for a bike ride, go to the gym, run, jump, dance, anything the physical exercise that you can do is also really helpful to channel that adrenaline. Because that is a healthy way of dealing with the situation. And also I find getting outside, out of wherever you are, gives you that space, so you no longer feel enclosed or trapped, which means you can calm down and you can use the energy in a positive way. Because after going for a walk, or I don't know about the rest of you, but I know from me for a fact, going outside and having a run calms me down, or going for a walk or anything like that. Now finally, one more thing that I would say, and this is a mindfulness technique that I have learnt through therapy that I've been to, and it's a mindfulness technique, and it's the band of light, it's known as. And what you need to do is to relatively calm yourself down, so use your breathing techniques first. Close your eyes and picture a band of light starting at the top of your head. Now this light is a healing light, it's calming, it's soothing, it's a bright white light if you picture it, the top of your head, and picture the light moving down your body really slowly as you need it to be, and focus on this light and focus on the sensations that you feel. So for example, as it moves down to your shoulders, focus, how does it feel on your shoulders? What can you feel on your shoulders? What can you feel on your arms? Does your arm tingle as it's going, this light is moving down your body? Do you feel that your breathing starts to slow down? Do you just focus on the sensations that you feel while this band of light is moving down your body, literally from the top of your head right down to your toes, and focus on that. And all the thoughts that are in your head, they will still be there. That is fine. Just focus on them, on the band of light, and let these thoughts come and go. But focus on this light and the way this light is healing you and calming you down. And by the time this band of light has reached your feet, hopefully you'll be feeling a lot calmer. It is something I have tried myself. It's something that takes practice. So I would suggest practicing while you're feeling okay, while you're not anxious. But yeah, hopefully by the time you've done that exercise, you're a lot calmer and grounded and in the moment rather than trapped in your head. So, I mean, those are my tips for now. I am also going to do other videos related to anxiety and borderline personality disorder and all sorts of other things. Anyone's got any feedback or any other tips or suggestions, please put them in the comments below, because I always want to hear from you, and I am doing this for you, for everybody as a community, to raise awareness and so we can help each other. So please comment, because I can't do this without feedback and support from you guys. So I hope you enjoyed and got something helpful from this video. Take care, and I will see you soon.